Hey there, this is Mr. Icarus, and welcome to yet another edition of Icarus Plays Doom 2016, and we are finally in hell! Love what they've done with the place, very primal looking, a lot of hovering rocks, a lot of chains. It's a bit warm though, a bit too warm. I like it hot, but not this hot, you know? All this armor, it gets a little bit stuffy under here. Doomslayer chafes, goddammit. But if you're wondering why the hologram that's usually here isn't playing, that's because I did a bit of a screw-up, and I decided to have a little bit of an advanced look at this level, but the checkpoint for restarting it begins here. Yeah, I don't quite get it either, but regardless, we're going to do some exploring, and this time, I'm reasonably sure I can get my hands on all of the secrets in this level. I know this one a hell of a lot better than the tower. There's just something about vertical levels that gets me, but I missed out on a Gauss Cannon, I believe, in the last level. But here it is anyway, so it's not too much of a loss. And I do genuinely love this weapon. It is so cool looking! I've got to give props to the weapons designers here. They did a stellar job with this baby, and it's just an absolute joy to fire. Even more so when you get your hands on the upgrade modules for it. And I am really looking forward to that. I'm going to be getting siege mode all up in this business because I love me some siege mode. And we're going to be upgrading that as quickly as possible because the only kicker with siege mode is that you can't really move. Yeah, in its vanilla form, you can't really do much. You just kind of rooted to the spot, and it makes you a little bit of a sitting duck. But it does mean you can blast holes through things. And as you can see, it just makes very short work of even big kahunas like the Hell Knight. It'll make short work of stuff like revenants. Oh, would you look at that? We got a revenant. A few shots to the face usually takes him out. Oh, we got a glory kill. Even better. We do have a few challenges to focus on here as well. I'm just going to bring up the menu. We've got to earn 4 Praetor tokens. That should be easy enough. I know where those are. We've got to kill 10 demons while using power-ups. That should be okay. That should be doable because there's quite a lot of power-ups in this particular level. And sweep the leg. This one's going to be troublesome. This is the one that I may or may not be able to do this time because the leg sweep, I keep screwing it up every time. I've got to attack the right leg. So is that from where I'm looking or from their side? This is what confuses me. Is it their right or my right? I have no idea. But in either case, we've got some Praetor suit tokens, and normally I'd be going for all barrels of fun, but I want to get everything I can possibly get my hands on here. So we're going to go for the full view on area scanning, and that means that, as you can see, all of the lovely bits and bobs scattered throughout this level are now viewable on the map, even though we haven't revealed those sections of map just yet. But anyway, we're about to drop into our first main arena for this stage, and this is an arena that you will circle back to a fair few times during the course of this level. It's very loopy like that. I do like that particular kind of level design, to be honest. And these mancubuses, we're going to be making short work of them. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm going to try and blast this one to bits with a charge blast, because that will up my weapon mastery. So we've got 3 more of those to kill. Shouldn't be too tough. And ooh, we got left to deal with here. I know this gets fairly hectic fairly quick. We're going to have a few Hell Knights in a bit. Might even have a few Cacodemons. Oh, here's the Hell Knights. Jeez. Damn, he slammed me. And those are the Hellraisers. Those are the guys that we're going to have to perform our glory kills on. But we've got bigger fish to fry right now. Much bigger. They've been working out. Oats and squats, goddammit. Okay, so that's that one done. There's probably one other Hell Knight kicking around, but this is the guy I'm interested in. So right leg. So left, right. No, that's not the move. So it must be from their perspective. I get very easily confused when it comes to those kind of directions. And we completely obliterated that particular Hellraiser, so we've got no chance to perform the glory kill on that one. And is this the last imp? Probably the last imp. No, one more. And that should... Oh, no, we got Hell Knights. You know what? I just keep calling, false finishes to this particular arena fight, but they just keep coming. It's almost as if I'm in hell. That they're trying desperately to get shut of me because they all know what a massive pain in the ass the Doomslayer is. And I very nearly died. We should probably avoid doing that. And thankfully, there is a fair amount of health kicking around this arena, so we're going to be hoovering that up. And we're also going to be activating a switch. I do like the look of the switches in Hell. Very bony, very weird looking, very cool. And that will give us access to the yellow skull. It's nice to see the skull keycard things come back here as well. I love the way the doors open. It's just these little touches. I'll show you what I mean soon enough, but it's just lovely. I love the detail. I love the imagination that's gone into, you know, revisualizing Hell. Because let's face it, when it comes to Doom 1 and Doom 2, they probably didn't really have all that much to go on when it comes to standard textures. But this thing, the way it opens, oh, all the electrical sparks, I love that. That is neat, that is cool, that is my jam. And here's our first Praetor suit token. Yep, that's the full sentence for this particular stage. We got 1, we got 4 for the weapons, but to be honest, I don't think there's anything I want to directly upgrade right now. The explosive shot, I'm kind of waiting to begin on that until after I've mastered the combat shotgun. And these things, these will reveal backstory of the Doomslayer. I'm not going to be hitting them during the course of this playthrough, because you have to kind of stick around and actually listen to them, and I want to get cracking with the stage itself. So if you want to know a little bit of the backstory and the lore, I'm sure there's plenty of videos on the Tinterwebs that'll give you an idea of what's going on here. But as I've mentioned before, I love that they've you know, filled in a little bit of the blanks. They've coloured between the lines here when it comes to Doom, and they didn't really need to do that. They didn't really need to do that at all. They could have just gone for a basic Painkiller style, over-the-top demon killathon, and that's really what they did, but they embellished it in a really lovely and kind of awesome way. And I'm still desperately trying to get these friggin' glory kills done on the Hellraisers, but they're just not having any of it. But thankfully, we've got a fair amount of ammunition here for the good old Gauss Cannon. Same ammunition pool as the plasma gun, so you want to be careful if you're planning on switching between the two. And we do have a summoner causing problems. Alright, where are you? Oh, that was very nice. Unfortunately, I think there's 2 of them. I may be wrong, and I may be thinking of the harder difficulty. But until then, yep, there's another one just appeared in the far background there. And that means, oh jeez, she got right up in my grill. She's trying to kill me, goddammit. What did I ever do to them? It's not like I'm the scourge of their entire species or anything. Oh. I'm trying to do my best to play ever so slightly more cautiously. I mean, I know I've suffered a fair amount of deaths from embarrassing falls, but I just hate to suffer any direct combat deaths. That to me is the mark of failure when it comes to skillful play. Not being able to manage your health pools and your ammunition effectively. That's the hallmark of sloppy playing. That's something I don't wish to do. I want to be professional, goddammit. Where's the imp? Where's the imp at? Imp's gone. Imp's dead. We're all happy. We're gonna get some extra armor. We've got some extra weapon points, which is lovely jubbly. And now we get to see what's through here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, we've got a few big old floaty platforms. And as you know, I have a little bit of a problem with big old floaty platforms, especially when they have death drops underneath them, because I'm a spaz. So what I need to do is get over here, because that's a secret, and it's always worth collecting. And now, we're going to try and platform without doing something stupid, because we need to get all the way up to the top here in order to activate another switch, which will open a big old door that we pass through at the start of the level. I do love this style of revisiting pre-existing areas to open things up. It's very satisfying to me. It makes the world feel more fleshed out, more intricate. It's just fun to explore. And here's our first collectible. The secrets really do come thick and fast in this stage. I should also probably mention that I'm trying to aim for 15 minutes per video here now as well, because when it comes to the uploads on these videos, these missions can get very long from this point onwards, and my upload rate with my service provider is terrible. I don't have cable, I have an upload rate that's barely 1 megabit per second, and as you can imagine, uploading a so many gig 60 FPS file overnight, sometimes that takes hours and hours and hours, 6, 7, or 8, if I'm having a very bad evening when it comes to internet speed. So apologies for that if you were hoping for a bigger video, but hopefully these smaller chunks will mean that the uploads will be more manageable for me, and ideally you'll still get to enjoy the same amount of Doom that I normally upload, because I'm going to be trying to put at least 2 of those 15-minute videos up per week. So yeah, I thought I'd best explain that before I get too far into this and suddenly have to end the video when my timer activates. So, when it comes to the Hellraisers, that glory kill thing, I think I'm just focusing too hard on it, and I'm gonna put it out of my mind. I'm not gonna try and do it. I'm just gonna let it happen. Hopefully it happens organically, because trying to do it just doesn't seem to work for me. I'm much happier doing aerial kills on Hell Knights. And I totally glossed over the fact that we killed a few Cacos. We've got a few more spawning in here as well, so we get to have a nicer look at them. But these guys are deceptively vicious. If you let them get close enough to you, like I am right now, they can take massive chunks out of your health pool, and you do not want that happening. They are deadly, they are awful, and yeah, they look slightly like deflated demonic birthday balloons. It's the dangly limbs. That's the thing that I don't quite get, and I'm still trying to get that. I'm still trying to get that thing, and I faffed it up. Absolutely faffed it up. I was trying to go for the mastery on the combat shotgun, but I killed it with a single blast instead of a charged blast. Which is wrong. Bad, Mr. Icarus. Bad. So, I think I'm going to be switching over to some bullets here. But we're rapidly approaching a full weapon wheel's worth of stuff here, because I know where the chain gun is on this stage as well. So, when we acquire that, we'll have all of the wheel to choose from, which will be very fun when it comes to the combat arenas later on. And the blue door is up the top here, but we're not going to go for that. I don't know if I actually showed you this earlier, I might have glossed over it, but if you hop up here and hop up to the back, no, I totally didn't mention this, there's a rune trial! And naturally, as with all rune trials, we're going to give it a whack, because the more runes the merrier. This one will give us savagery, which means we can perform glory kills faster. And we've got to reach the altar. This one's a little tricky, I'll try and explain it as we go. So, with this one, you can only move when you kill an imp, and you get 4 seconds of movement time. It's a bit of a weird concept, I know, but it means you've just got to... Oh, you see what I mean? Very easy to faff this up, it's very hard to get your head around, and you've basically got to time your shots and time your movement precisely enough to keep that momentum going. It took me a few tries first time around to get my head around it. God damn it. And that imp was just making my day very hard. We got that one, we got him. And the trick with this one as well is it actually slows you down as you approach the end of the timer, which to me is a little bit of a dick move. Because honestly, there shouldn't be anything stopping you from actually moving all the way until that timer reaches 0. But it does make you feel a little on edge, but we've made it regardless. We're okay. Usually takes a few tries to get your head around that one, because it's not your standard kill everything in the room before the time runs out. But we've got our savagery. I was trying to say the name of that room, but it came out terribly wrong. Sod it. Let's get back to the main game. Cool, so now we've taken care of that. That's one of the 2 rune trials dealt with. And we've got plenty of weapon upgrade points available, which is always nice. 7. I think we need at least 8 in order to upgrade some of the other stuff. And... oh, there goes my timer. God damn. That went quickly. And that basically means I'm going to have to wrap it up for this particular episode. I'll see you in a short while, and in that time, I'm going to mull over what I'm going to upgrade with the old Argent cell over here. If you want to know what I pick, you're just going to have to come back. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Mr. Icarus. Icarus out.